Okay, I want to attempt to take apart these two cameras. Now, this one has a clear lens, but my phone refuses to acknowledge it, to read it. It says camera failed. Whereas this one has a foggy lens right there. So I want to transfer that lens onto that, but I need to first see if it is possible to tear this apart. Now, let me make an attempt at it. And for that, I am going to look myself some surgical blade and then super glue. So for now, I'm going to use a new surgical blade right there. And with that said, we can make the pin, super glue pin. And let me get myself one. God of Abraham, time and time again. Anyway, first things first, I need to see if this can actually get off the frame. Now, having said that, okay, I don't know how to go about this, but let me attempt. It's an attempt. Success and success are all acceptable. So I think I'm going to wear gloves. My arm has been forced. Okay, so we're here. Having tried to touch the lens with my bare fingers, I am now forced to find a way around it. Now this is definitely held down by adhesive, and I am simply going to try to rip it out. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that comes up. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay. Okay, it's more troublesome than I would want to have admitted. Oh, so there is some sort of glue right here that I'm going to attempt to cut into. Okay, and this finally comes out right there. Yeah, it comes out like that. It come out with this shielding plate for that electronics. Now the next thing is to, okay, so I'm getting in there to lift that up. Okay, like that. Okay, so on both sides you see that tape. Now we're lifting that up, and here we are. So now at this stage, I'm curious as to what should be the next step. Oh, okay, looks like I can pick out this assembly out of place, but this is where my tweezers would have been of great help, because I would just pick it from the sides. I get that feeling, but let me attempt and see. Okay, that's just come out, and that's that. So inside you can see the lens right there. I think you can see. I don't know whether I'm able to focus while recording, but that there is our lens, and that being that's our image sensor. Now, for the sake of preserving it, I'm going to put it upside down to prevent that going into it. Now let's go to the one that we are interested in swapping these parts into. Okay, now we're going to go through the same process. The first is, okay, so I am going to work on this, take it apart and get it ready to receive from the other one. Now I need to be careful with this because this is the one that functions in my phone. So first of all, I'm going to analog clip that out, and this is sort of like a shielding plate. Need to be delicate about it. By that I mean careful. Okay, then there. Okay, let me rip through this. Okay, yeah. We are going to remember that there was adhesive here, right there, that we need to cut through. Okay, so we are here, and I hope I'm in focus right there. Now I'm going to lift this out. I need to get that plastics supporting frame out of place. Okay, this one wasn't very good onto the external thing, so this is able to come off that far. Now this lens here, I couldn't really clean it because the battery exploded in the frame, and the heat and fire that came out sort of made it foggy, and any attempt to cleaning can't restore its transparency. So now this goes off to that side. Now the next thing is for us to remove that metal frame right there. This is a sort of tape that protects it from the side. Lift it a bit. Yeah, it has adhesive, and that could mean you wanting to use more force to separate the two, but okay, let's go right. Okay, now we've reached here, and this should be able to come out right there. Okay, now that this is out, so I'm going to pick out that lens system and focusing system in one. Now I am going to, I would have used tweezers, but I don't see my tweezers, so I'm going to pull out this entire assembly out of the frame, and then bring this quickly for the sake of dust, and plug it into. Anyway, are they even identical? Okay, they seem to be identical. Okay, so now that is there, and I believe we should bring this back, which is ours. Now it goes in that direction, then I snap it into place, and we're good to go. So the next stage is, let me bring the phone and plug that in, but for the sake of future case, isn't it interesting how the lens looks like? It's a real lens. Beautiful, beautiful. So let me just keep that in there for the sake of the future. Okay, right there. Then you can bring the cover into place. Now this was to cover there, and okay, I think I can now bring my frame back right there into the body. Having put this into the body, wait a minute, okay, like that, it snaps also into place. Okay, having done that, now I will bring the phone that it belongs to, such that we assemble it. So this is our clean lens, this is our old lens. So that lens contributing to the other. Okay, and this is the font to which it belongs. Let me zoom out. Okay, right there. So now we are going to attempt to assemble it back and test it. Now this is our camera, and it plugs in to the motherboard from there. Please, okay, right, and put that in, plug that in. Okay, I'll press it into the socket well enough. Okay, that's in the socket. Now the next thing is so now I'm putting the motherboard back into the frame, and a little bit of care there. Bring this and then push that out. Okay, then bring this there. Okay, now we are right there. Okay, so I am going to only plug the essential parts. I think I'm going to plug the lower bit, even if I feel it's not essential. Let me just plug this. Okay, it's misbehaving. Plug in the power button, plug in the screen, and okay, didn't need that plugged in, but I think I'm tempted to plug the lower bit in, and then I'm going to first bring the battery into place. Okay, like that. Plug the battery into the socket, and then light up the phone. Hit the phone. Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. I saw the lens of, because there's a time I removed the lens from the Samsung Galaxy, sorry, the camera module from the Samsung Galaxy S Edge, the FD version, that's the dual SIM version, and it refused to work on the U version, which I found weird. But anyway, let's wait for this and see how it does. I don't know whether the Samsung cameras are paired to the hardware. So let me unlock. I hope that's the right password. And we're in. Now I need to launch the camera. I think it's in this folder. Please work. Okay. Now I can see that it is able to see, but I don't know what those dots are. Okay, that's interesting. Now let me see. Can I get the blade? Let's see the blade. Okay, that's interesting. Is it able to zoom to focus? It's clear, but some spots on it. I don't know whether that should be normal. Okay, anyway, so transplant was successful, and thanks for watching. See you. Take a picture. I think I'll share with you the picture. Should I attempt to record a video? I'm attempting to record a video. Yeah. So is this a video recording? I think it's not yet focusing well, but I'm going to get into that to check why it is not doing so. Okay, thanks for watching.